This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everybody. So today we are going to be going over the Agent app. The first step is to download the app. All you got to do is go to the App Store and type in Premium Properties. And it'll come up right there. This is what it looks like when you download it. And then once you open it up, you're going to have all these options in here. So this is what your people are going to see when they download your personal app. When you initially download the app, you're going to have a login. You're not going to have this information up here. Right now we're using Yvette's, but you're going to have to go to the login, and there's two separate login areas. This primary login that you see right here is for the agent. And this is for the client. The one for the agent, this is very, very important, is down at the bottom. See where it says agent login at the bottom? So when you get your login information and everything, that is where you're going to join in. Because if you log in the primary area, it's not going to do anything for you. That's just for the client. Okay? So after that, you press the agent login, you type in your credentials. And again, I emphasize for anyone just joining, that agent login at the bottom, that's where you would sign in after you get your login information.
And when it says not an agent, log in here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, correct. And that's where, say, your client would receive that. Another thing is you can't just ask people to download your app. You have to share it with them. And they have a lot of wonderful sharing options on here. You can rather send them a text message, which is wonderful because most people are using these on their cell phone device. So this is a great way to share it. Do it via email. If you're sending out emails to people, you can even share it on Facebook. So if people on Facebook want to start using your app, that's another great way to do it. That's very important that you do it that way. Okay. So if you have not had your account set up, hold on, someone's microphone is not muted, so we are getting some feedback. There we go. I'm just going to go through the different things that you can do on here. The great thing about this app and why it's such a useful tool for you guys is that it has all of your information populated on here. So anytime they make a phone call on here for a property that they're interested in, or want to send an email or call or text or whatever, this is all going to be sent to you personally. And a great way to think about this is a virtual business card. So when you send this to somebody, instead of, hey, here's my card, a great thing you can do is just go ahead and send that text message and say, hey, what's your number? A great way to look at properties or just contact me as my agent app. And then you send that to them. It'll populate to them in a text message. They click it, they'll have a link to directly download onto their phone, and then they'll get this app with your picture, with all of your information in there and everything. And this populates everything from our Space Coast properties to also all of our Orlando properties. And so I'm just going to show you guys what the platform looks like here. People can look at everything from rentals to houses to purchase to even open houses. So say they want to see an open house this weekend, they want to see what's going on. They can either search a current location or even search it in general.
Now, if they go behind your back and like get excited at an open house and all they want to bother the realtor to show up, one way to prevent that.
Well, if they want to schedule anything, it's right here. I mean, there's nothing to really prevent them from that, but I mean, they can go on Zillow and do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So anything that they schedule on here, it's all going to be populated to you. You're going to get the notifications for that and everything. This is great because, you press that contact button, it contacts you. You can sort. So we have distance, which is great for people, and they can pin that from their their current location. They can do it for price. They can do most recent listings or a sold date. And of course, they can share your app as well. So if someone's like, oh, I have a great realtor, and they want to share this information, say they don't have your business card on them, they can always just share that app. And that's something that's an unlimited resource. Okay. Another great thing that's in here is our vendors. So say you have someone, if you're on like the rental side of premium properties, and you want to, or you have someone who needs a specific resource as well. This is another reason for them to see your face. So, oh my gosh, I'm having a bug issue at my place. Oh yeah, that's right. My realtor is telling me I can use their app to find somebody. And these are all people who are approved through our vendor program. They're all people who work with us and everything. So it's a great resource as well that you can just go ahead and click in here. And a great way to think about this app is that the more resources you're putting in front of your client, the more likely they're going to use this. And every single time they open that, they see your name, they see your contact information. It all links back to you. Another great tool is that you also have this property finder. You can, if you guys have ever used Realist or anything like that, you know how you can draw on the map a certain area. Say you want something on this side of the road for sure, you know, kind of in that Lake Baldwin area. Ta-da.
How did you get there?
You just go right here and then advanced search. And once you click, oh, actually, no, sorry. This map button, closest properties down here. So you press that button, and then it goes into this map searching area. So one thing I do note about this, it only populates to what's on your screen at the moment. So if you want to go to a different area, say, okay, I really want something in Winter Park by the Mead Botanical Garden, press search again. And then that's when it's going to populate all those properties. And again, if you want to search a certain area, click that area, and then I'll just populate for you as well.
I remember when I got my app a few months back, when we were here in the office, the nearest properties were the ones that were appearing nearest the office because I was sitting here.
Yeah, exactly.
When I got home, all of a sudden, duh, you know, all the properties coming in my neighborhood because it's near where I was then.
Yeah, and something that you can do to do this is you can rather type in an area, or you probably had it search to your current location. So if you press current location, it'll search your area. And these are all the properties that are near us right now. And then if you want something for a specific area, say something, let's use Winter Park again as an example. You can just search that. And then ta-da, just Winter Park properties. So yeah, wonderful resource. Okay, let's look at some of the other resources that we have in here for your clients. So we've already looked at the closest homes. Here we go. We looked at the rentals. We looked at the open houses. These primary areas up here are right here. They're the most popular in the app, so that's why they populate right there. But you can look at lenders on here. Again, it's going to populate to our lenders on here. Our closest homes, new listings. That's a great tool. You know, even if you're on the go and you don't want to pull up MLS or anything, this is a great way to even just look at what's new on the market, right in front of your client. Like, oh, hey, here's a resource that we can look at together, and you can show this to them. And it's an attractive platform, so it's not as confusing as the MLS platform if you're looking for something while you're, with your client right there.
So it's very similar to Go MLS.
What's that?
I agree. It's similar to the.
Yeah. This pulls everything from the MLS, and this is not only just the Orlando MLS, this is also like the coastal MLS too. So you get both Stellar and Flex on here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. And listings that are other than premium properties are involved.
No, this is just premium properties listings.
Can you change that or not? Or is that a standard?
That's standard for this app. I believe that all of these are just premium properties listings.
Okay.
Actually,
It seems like a.
yeah, that's a lot of properties. Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
looking at one that I know is Remax.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
Okay.
They're all showing
So
premium,
it does pull up other properties,
Yeah.
but
In my neighborhood, 2 blocks away from me.
okay.
I didn't know about it.
Let's see here. Yes, you're correct. Okay, sorry, my bad. But it'll still pull from both MLSs. So you'll get properties here and there.
I'm so glad.
Really?
Okay. Your agent, this is still going to do the same thing. It's just another way to get there. You can also save favorite. So say, I'm not going to be able to access that right now, but say your client has properties that they're looking on in the app. They can go in here and save some of their favorites and have a list that they can go over with you of the ones that they're looking at and everything. They get a mortgage calculator. So, you know, sales price, percent down, etc., and then calculate. So it's another great tool that you can use on the go. And then, yeah, that's everything right there. It's a very simple platform. It's a great way to, like, again, use like a business card with a ton of resources on there. You know, if they're even looking for rentals, even if you don't specialize in that, you have that option on here as well. And yeah, I mean, that's everything right there. So if you joined in later on and you did not get to hear the beginning of the class, I'm just going to go over how to get the app again. You go into the App Store, you just you type in premium properties. This app will open up. Very easy to find. And then you're able to log in by doing this. You press login, and then again, it's down at the bottom where it says agent login. You don't want to be logging in right here because that's for the client. So once you log in, you'll be able to share your app right here. And this is the most important thing right here, because if they search premium properties, they're not going to get your personalized app. They're just going to get the general app. And then this is how you share it. Like I said before, text message, email, Facebook, Twitter. I recommend the text message 100%. You know, instead of handing out that business card, just shoot them a text right there. And yeah, do you guys have any questions? I mean, that's really it. It's very easy to use.
And they get the link to the text, and you text them.
Yes. So you send them the text. You know, that way you also get their contact information right there. You get their phone number, and then they get your app. They download that. It sends a link directly there. Also, when you sign up, you also get a page that you can also get that you can forward off to people as emails or post on your Facebook. You get a QR code as well that you're able to just use if you guys want to use that instead too. But yeah.
What's the QR card again?
It's when someone just takes a picture of it and then it'll open up the app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it'll be your specific one.
So I've noticed like mine and her, like we have just the premium properties on it instead of the picture, but I've noticed he has his. Oh,
Yes, you have to log in.
I did unlogged in.
Did you go here and then log in, and then at the bottom, agent login?
Out and log back in just to make sure.
And then on the bottom portion where it says agent login?
Good question. So how do we do our profile on there?
So if you don't have one set up,
After I did this.
yeah, right on there, and then we can set it up for you.
The profile?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it takes 24 hours to create it once we actually
With
turn
the
it in.
picture.
Yeah, it would be a picture too.
Yeah, like on the green, yeah, I went all the way into login.
Let me see.
Logged in with my email and password.
Have you sent an email to Megan already to get it set up?
Oh, long ago.
Let's see. So log in. Okay, I'm gonna sign out real quick. Okay. Log in. agent login, and then try it now and see if that works.
Okay, so hey, if mine's on there, then I don't need to email Megan, she'll do it for me, or do I still email Megan?
Oh,
If my information
oh,
is on there.
that's for Megan.
Okay.
So if you sign it, and if you're online, go ahead and if you look in the chat room, we have the support email for you, and
Oh, there it is, thank you.
and that's, you got it.
Yeah.
So all your stuff is in there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So how's it gonna start coming? How does it?
It looks exactly the same except
Oh
for
my gosh,
your headshot.
and what did he just do that, because I was,
When you go into login,
uh-huh,
and then you got, it'll look like the login information, but just keep scrolling down, it's just further down.
okay.
So yeah.
Can you be on more than one device?
Yes.
Sometimes you can have your phone in your.
Yes, definitely. That's a good question. So if you're online and you didn't hear that, yes, Michelle, if you look in the chat room right above that, it's going to have the support email. And just email the support email and say that you want an account set up.
It's in my front, like I got the.
That's not you.
That's not me.
This
Oh, man.
is real.
Technology is getting frustrating.
Yes, it is, I just want to say yes.
Like it's on the first, but when you go into the sidebar, then you got this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to Megan afterwards and see if we can get that figured out. Yeah, so go ahead.
Well, I'm still training and everything, but how do you get to the support room? And who's Megan?
Yes. Okay, Megan. Yeah, good question. Okay, so there's three of us in marketing. We'll go over this during agent orientation as well. But I do mostly like design work and company marketing. Megan does a lot of the social media stuff, and then Alex does a lot of our video work and our headshots and things like that. Yeah, so you'll meet him.
He actually takes the headshots?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, so we do all of that in house.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So Megan
Behind,
will.
like, where the lake is and everything.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
You'll have
awesome.
head orientation yet?
Heads up,
No,
don't wear
no,
heels.
the part is
Don't wear
before the
heels the
horse.
day of photos.
Which is actually better.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
because we take you guys out in the back to do the
I
photos
think
by the
that
lake.
is amazing, that's so cool.
Is there a way to access the old, the meetings and stuff? in classes?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Everything is, hold on. Nancy wants to become a presenter. You can access that online. We record all of our classes as well.
That's awesome.
Here we go. All right, Nancy. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you so you can tell me what you're dealing with. All right,
Maybe not.
Nancy, you are unmuted. You're welcome to talk if you have a question. You can also chat in here, Nancy, and then I can help you that way as well. Okay. All right, Nancy, I will give you a phone call, and then we can talk about whatever you're going through, and I can help you that way. But that is everything I had prepared for you guys today. It's a very simple app to use. It's a great platform because it has so many resources, but it's also extremely user-friendly. And again, it's great to use instead of a business card because anyone can send that out. All right. And I will be here after class in our marketing suite if you guys want to follow me afterwards if you have any more questions or you want to get set up or anything like that. Okay?
Okay, so tell me your name again, please.
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, Megan, and Alex in marketing.
Yes.
Would Megan be able to let me know what my email address that I'm using? Because I went in and